Hey YouTube, what's going on? I need some challenge points, and I need to finish combat mastery. So I need 25 grabs to complete the grabs part of that challenge, and then you need headshots and grenade damage. I got the grenade damage done. I need a few headshots. I might show you how to get headshots later, but I want to show you how I do grabs and stuff. And I only need 25 grabs, so that's as long as this video is going to be. I could do a solo and just grab everything that I want to, pretty much basically, but I'm going to show you how I do it with a certain character and why I do it that way. Okay, I'm going to be using the Bartarian Sentinel. He has excuse me. He has blade armor, shockwave, submission net, and how I have him set up for the blade armor is basically increased damage protection. Then I have increased damage return to target in melee by 150%, which means whenever my enemy is attacking me, they get 150% damage more, but it adds up to a total of 250 when you add that to it. So when you're under heavy attack and they try to attack you and they're right up on you and they try to smack you or bump into you or whatever, they have damage inflicted upon them. And then I have increased damage protection by additional 10%, so that brings that up to 40%. So basically I'm harming them by protecting myself at the same time. Shockwave, I just have that set to like 30% damage. Submission net, what I do there is I increase the damage on rank 4, and then I increase damage by 40% and slow them down. So basically more damage, stacking damage. And then on the last one here, I do an electrical field because when I hit one target with the submission net, anybody in a close proximity of them, once the net is on them, gets an electrocution basically, and they die a lot quicker than a guy with the net. So it can hit up to two extra guys with an electrical charge and help kill them and stuff while keeping one guy at bay. So it comes in handy, but that's why I use it. His strengths and stuff, I have increased the power, so I increased the power to the submission net and other powers, and then I continue to do that by another 15% on rank 5, and then increase weapons damage 10%, so it brings the weapons from stock weaponry, it brings it up to 700 or 17.50%, and power damage comes up to 37.5%. Spare ammo is 20%, and weight capacity is down to 40%. Now in this one, I only use, because I'm fighting Cerebus on Firebase White, and I'll show you why I do it on White and Bronze. I'm not doing it for points or anything else. I'm just doing grabs, solely grabs, and I find that Cerebus is a lot easier to work with as far as doing the grabs. And I do it on Bronze in private, and I'll show you why. Weapons, I'm just using a Carnifex. You see my power recharge is set to 200, so that's max recharge speed, so that I could use my submission nets and stuff like that. I have extra ammo, this and that, and what I use is drill rounds or armor piercing rounds, because the Guardian's shield, the best way to kill the Guardian, the guys with the shields in here, is with armor piercing or a drill round, what are called drill rounds, because it goes through their shield pretty quickly. And in this one I'm just using armor piercing rounds #1 and a pistol amplifier. But let's get started and I'll show you how I do these grabs. Again, I'm not doing it for XP or anything like that. I'm just doing it so that I can complete a challenge. I need 25 grabs. You need 250 in combat mastery. I need 25 grabs. Okay, now I'm using a wireless I'm using a wireless keyboard. Let me show you something. Whoops. You see this? This is all wireless. I just got this. It's a Logitech 705 if you look on Amazon. But I used the back button for melee instead of using the F button on the keyboard. See, I want to get these guys chasing me. I'll put my blade armor on. See, I want them to come down here so I can like duck down and then grab over. I'll show you. Once I get a few grabs going, you'll get what I'm going for. But back here I have a lot of ledges to go through or to use to grab them. And I can coax them into coming down this way. See, by me running out here, see, that's 3 grabs already. You see how I ran right past him and I lured him into chasing me? Well, that's how you get the grabs and stuff. And I have my blade armor on. See, I got 5 grabs already. And in the first and second rounds, all you're going to have is these Cerebus troopers. In like round 5 or so, then you'll start getting the Nemesis coming out, and the little ninja chick with the sword, she'll come out and try to chop you up. That's what the submission net is for. To basically destabilize her, because you can't grab her. You can grab the Nemesis, but you can't grab the little chick with a sword. See, now he'll come to me. The last 2 always come to you. So if you stay where you're at, they'll come to you. The last 2 always will come to you. But make sure you have your blade armor up. As you see, I haven't fired a shot yet. I did by accident over there, but I wasn't shooting anybody. See how my shields went all electrified? That's because he hit me. But this is by far the best guy to do grabs with, and I found that this is probably the best map to do grabs on. And if you set your mouse up to use the back left thumb button on your mouse, if you have a mouse like that, then it'll be a lot easier for you to grab, and you can just duck down real quick and grab these guys. It's not very hard. Yeah, I think you get like 11 to 12 grabs per round. We'll see here. But I need 25 to complete that challenge. See, I just monkey around and try to get them to chase me or to move. And they do, pretty much. And then you just watch where they go. And you just run up on them. You got that blade armor out, so that really helps protect you against shield drain and stuff like that. So don't be scared to run past him do what you think you need to do to evade it. But if you're in trouble, get out of the way. Oops, I didn't want to melee him that way. And when you duck down, just move back and forth a little bit. If you can't, you'll see that fish show up. When that fish shows up, just grab him up right away. Here, I'll show you what you mean by the last two always come at you. See how they're coming? Yeah, I got my grab over right here. Okay. And that's pretty much how you do it. Just use the Barbarian Sentinel. There's how you use your submission net to take some stuff out. Now see, once you complete that challenge, until you complete combat mastery totally, doing grabs really doesn't benefit you, so you might want to do something like go for headshots. Come here, you. Doink. Just pop their head right off. So basically, once you complete like grenade challenge, headshot challenge, and grab over and melee for that combat mastery part of it, once you do that, don't worry about doing more grabs like I am right now. I'm just showing you where you can grab things and not grab them. But once you do that, have like when you have grenade challenge done, don't use grenades anymore. When you have headshot challenges done, stop shooting at the head. Go for something different. Use your submission net to get submission net use. You know, something like that. And when you're doing your challenges, look on your challenge thing to see what you have to do to get certain things done. And just go about picking the best character to get your challenge points up and complete your task. And if you go to BioWare.com, if you're new, go in there and sign into your Origin account on BioWare.com, and that's where you can get your avatar shields and stuff, where it says best of the best, and you see guys that have the lone wolf on there, stuff like that, guys that have completed solo challenges and stuff. You know, just basically your in-game plaque when you first sign up. Like mine says best of the best, so, because I completed all the Mass Effect challenges, that's why I have that. But sometimes I use the lone wolf, and you have the ability to change back and forth. But once you complete certain challenges and whatnot, see, that's how you get headshots too. You just walk up on them, boom. That's why I use submission net part of the time too. See, I got 5 headshots. See, I actually need headshots, so I might stick around and do one more round with you just on headshots. Show you how to get headshots. See, there's the Guardian. That's why it's good to have armor-piercing ammo or drill ammo. But if you only need like a minimal amount of headshots, and you don't want to fight 3 other teammates to try to get them, do a solo and just go through it like this with the submission net. Just once you have the submission net on him, you can walk right up to him and blast him in the face. And did you see how that submission net killed him? That's pretty much how you do it. I'm sorry about the video quality. I mean, I'm just using the Sony Cybershot to do this. I haven't figured out how to do the in-game recording and stuff like that. And once you got this submission net on things, don't be afraid to walk up to them and just blast them. But make sure you keep an eye on what's going on around you also, so you're not getting snuck up on and attacked. But as far as headshots go, grab overs, and in-game protection, always do Cerebus, use a pistol, and use armor or drill rounds to do this. That way the Guardians are okay, and you can submit the little ninja chick with the sword and anything else that's coming at you. This is probably the best guy to do that with. That's another thing. Running with the devices. That's pretty much just the space bar. Once you get the timing down, it's pretty easy. Once you get the timing down, it's pretty easy. But you just use your thumb, and once he drops the object, that's when you just start mashing the space bar. Takes a little while to learn how to do it, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to run with the object, and it helps you out a lot in solos. Oh, this is just turning into a tips and tricks kind of thing, ain't it? See there, I got 20 headshots already. Now once you get to a gold status headshot with 20 headshots, just because you get that doesn't mean your headshots don't continue to build. Once you get a gold shield or a gold medal in a game, that doesn't mean that's all you can get because you hit the gold. That just means that's all they give you credit for in game with the shields. So you can continue to do headshots. Grab overs don't count though. Once you complete a task in something, like when you need 4 things to do, like I said, you need grab overs, headshots, grenades, and melees in the combat mastery kind of thing. Then you have to complete each task before you start grabbing again and all that other stuff. See, I just got 75 kills and I got the gold medal for that. But that doesn't mean my kills are going to stop. It just quits giving me medals for it. With the Atlas, pretty much see that little spot there where the glass looks like it's broken? That's pretty much where you want to aim at, because basically what it says is that it weakens the pilot. There is supposedly a pilot in there, and if you shoot at that area, it pretty much weakens the Atlas pretty quick, supposedly. But as you see, I have headshots and stuff, but my game's starting to glitch, so I guess there might be a download going on in the game in the background. So I'm gonna pretty much end the game here. I hope you learned something. Remember, blade armor, submission net, set them up right, and then electrify the submission net. Here, I'll show you what I mean about this little chick here. See, I just grabbed her up. They're a pain in the ass. Whatever it was, stopped doing it. I must have had something running in the background. And pretty much when she has that little bubble, blue bubble shield up, the only thing that really affects her, your powers and stuff don't affect her when her shields are up. The only thing that really affects her is ammo, is your guns and your weapons. Your powers don't work when she has her shield up. That pretty much goes for a lot of the characters in this game. But that little chick in the white with the sword's a phantom. Just let the submission net fry her out. But anyway, this video is getting to be 22 minutes long. Wave 9. I might as well just do the solo. What the hell? I'm already wave 9. I didn't have to do that missile. It just felt like it. That's another thing. When you want to use a missile, don't aim at the thing. Aim down at the ground. Like when there's a whole pack of enemies coming at you and they're down on the ground, as long as they're within like a 15-foot circle radius of each other, you'll kill them all. Don't try to aim for like the Atlas. Unless you're like really far away and you got a steady aim. Do that. But otherwise, shoot pretty much at the ground or at their feet. That way you're not wasting missiles. They're going up in the air and all that shit. Because those things cost good XP money. They're like them missiles are like $5,000 a piece, or 5,000 XP points a piece. So unless you got oodles of cash and you're a noob and you're just learning the game, only use missiles when you're like in desperate need of an extraction or saving your squad or something like that. See, I got 50 pistol kills already, and most of those are headshots. When you're ducking down and doing this task, you want to get as much cover as you possibly can. So when things are shooting at you, you're protected. You use the what's around you to cover your ass, pretty much. And she might get me. bitch. Get the hell out of there. See, I played this game so long, I know what characters do, so I'm not really scared to run past them or walk past them or do certain things, because I know what they're going to do. But if you're a new guy, try not to be so scared about trying new things. Just try to learn from this video if you can. They're shooting at me. You gotta watch out for them engineers setting up turrets too. When you see them bending down like that to set up a turret, take them out, man. It's better to run away and save your ass than it is to try to be a tough guy. See, I got submission net used too, 1,200 points for that. You usually need 50,000 points to complete certain challenges. I got 10 waves survive. I'm just doing an extraction. The object here is to stay away from the extraction point, basically to the last 20 seconds, especially in team mode. You don't want to be the guy that has all the enemies coming at you at the LZ, so stay away from the LZ so that when you do have to get in there, there's not a shitload of enemies around for your teammates to run through to possibly die. Because if all 4 of you extract, you get a higher XP amount, which means you earn more money for the game. So you don't want to screw your partners over, because if you die during the extraction, that's 2,000 less XP points they get, and you get less because you died. So that's another thing. So you just got to be like a team player and stuff. And another good thing about that is that you can get those guardians there, the guys with a shield, because they're hard to get, they're hard to collect. And when you're doing Cerebus Mastery or something like that, when you're doing a Cerebus Mastery, you want to kill as many of those as you can in game, or else it's just going to take you a long time to complete your mastery. Shields and stuff, or submission net doesn't really work on them. Shockwave will push their, watch this. Shockwave will push their shield away if you're not using armor ammo or something like that to take them out. There's our ship. That's full extraction. But basically that's how you do the grabs. Hope you learned something from the game. But this has turned into a 30-minute video. So I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. And I'll see you later. Peace.